Tennessee State Capitol building. There's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. But tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Nashville. And able to get this across the 20, but now... much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can't. Turn. Sack.
Play action. It's Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long.
Here we go. All right.
Now Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
And he'll find Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5.
Here we go. Hey. Tonight.
On play action, Fields. Throw left side complete. That's Hall. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Now Fields going to run. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Here we go. 11.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Jeremy Ruckert, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Nick Folk for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go, side. 319, that's it.
Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now Fields going to run. Going to look deep for Wilson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And got his man complete. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Fields going to run. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jets 1st down.
Jump square. Here we go. Side.
Off play action. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He finds Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Jets have retaken the lead. Now Fields going to run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Pollard will take it up the gut. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, 25 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Jets will line up for a two-point conversion.
Fields trying to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
That's into the hands of Manor. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28.
21 yards. That's good for a touchdown.
Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. You got it.
Here's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Fielded at about the 28. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 3-19, get right.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and we're still talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Option play, here's Pollard. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Ward. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Well, penalties don't usually hurt as much as that one does. That is a monster gain wiped out by the flag.
And you and I both know that an offense only gets a couple of those big moments in a normal game. You've got to take advantage of them. When you give one away because of an avoidable penalty, that's a major disadvantage. Just steals away every bit of momentum you just generated with that play.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
Now Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Going for it, here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. This one deep for Wilson. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Titans are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another.
Here's Ward. Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but now before they're inside the 25.
14 more yards. That's another.
To throw, here's Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Chigakonkwo, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, Sai.
Give to Hall running right. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Fields. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
3-19.
They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 77 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, here's Fields. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own 17. And my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. Down the sideline he goes. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans. Calvin Ridley. A touchdown on a kick return and now run through the air. And the Titans strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. All right, go.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Here's 2nd down.
11. Here we go. All right.
Here's Fields. Pass complete to Taylor.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
All eyes on Fields. It's complete. Lazard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks.
2nd and 6 coming up. Now Fields. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And not going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
He's back to throw.
Now Fields going to run. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down.
Angel. Here we go. We're good.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.